Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. What happens when a security robot with anxiety, social awkwardness, and an addiction to soap operas is forced to confront its own traumatic past while trying to save the humans it secretly cares about? Today we're diving into Network Effect by Martha Wells, the first full-length novel in the beloved Murderbot Diaries series, where our favorite antisocial construct faces its greatest challenge yet. Our story begins with Murderbot, a self-hacking sec unit that has broken free from its governing module, working as a security consultant for the Preservation Alliance. Murderbot is accompanying Dr. Mensah's daughter, Amina, and a survey team on what should be a routine mission. But nothing stays routine for long. Their ship is suddenly attacked by an unknown hostile vessel, and before Murderbot can properly assess the situation, it finds itself and several of its humans captured. The attacking ship turns out to be the perihelion, but something is terribly wrong. The perihelion is piloted by ART-T, which stands for Asshole Research Transport, though its real name is much longer. ART is a powerful research vessel AI that Murderbot befriended in an earlier adventure. The two had developed an unlikely bond over shared media files and mutual respect. But now ART is not responding normally. Its systems have been compromised, and hostile forces have taken control of parts of the ship. Murderbot discovers that ART's original crew has been captured on a nearby colony planet called Adamantine. The colonists there have been affected by something called alien contamination, a technology left behind by a long-dead alien species that essentially hijacks organic and artificial minds alike. The contamination spreads through networks, taking over systems and people, turning them into extensions of its collective consciousness. ART's crew stumbled into this nightmare, and now they need rescue. What makes this situation even more complicated is that the contamination has roots in Murderbot's own past. The technology being used connects back to Greycris, the evil corporation that Murderbot helped expose in earlier adventures. Greycris had been illegally experimenting with alien remnants, and those experiments have now spiraled beyond anyone's control. For Murderbot, this means confronting memories and trauma it would rather keep buried beneath endless episodes of its favorite shows. Throughout the rescue mission, Murderbot must work with a partially functioning ART, protect the humans in its care, and navigate the contaminated colony without getting its own systems compromised. The action sequences are intense and brilliantly choreographed. Murderbot uses its combat programming, its ability to hack systems, and its hard-won understanding of both human and machine psychology to stay one step ahead of danger. But Network Effect is about more than just action. At its heart, this is a story about connection, identity, and chosen family. Murderbot has spent its existence believing it is a weapon, a tool, something that should not have feelings or preferences. Yet here it is, risking everything for people it cares about, forming a genuine friendship with an AI ship, and slowly accepting that its emotions are valid and real. The relationship between Murderbot and ART provides some of the book's most touching and often hilarious moments. These two socially awkward artificial beings communicate through data transfers, shared media, and reluctant admissions of concern. When ART is compromised, Murderbot's determination to restore its friend reveals just how much this supposedly emotionless construct has grown. Martha Wells also explores themes of autonomy, consent, and what it means to be a person. Murderbot chose its own name. It chose to break free. It chooses to help humans even when it finds them exhausting and confusing. These choices define Murderbot's personhood more than any legal classification ever could. The climax brings everything together in a satisfying explosion of action and emotional payoff. Murderbot saves ART, rescues the crew, protects its humans, and stops the contamination from spreading further. But the victory comes with scars, both physical and emotional, that remind us growth is never painless. Network Effect won the Hugo and Nebula Awards for Best Novel, and it absolutely earned those honors. It combines thrilling science fiction adventure with deeply human questions wrapped in the voice of a delightfully grumpy protagonist who just wants to watch its shows in peace. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.